Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the channel. You are so welcome. Thank you so much for being here. It's a pleasure to have you guys today. We are going to be talking about something very, very important. We'll just dive right into our discussion today. Today, we'll be talking about OCD. OCD. Have you ever heard someone say to himself, I'm so OCD because I like my house clean? People believe people that clean their house extremely well have a level of OCD. Oh, I'm OCD because I like things organized. The truth is, obsessive compulsive disorder is much more complex and much more painful than simple liking things neat. It's not about how you like things that are neat. It's not about you liking your space neat. It is more complex. It is more painful than that. OCD can involve unwanted thoughts, intense anxiety, repeated behavior, a daily struggle that many people hide behind a smile. You see them smiling, but they are hiding something. Today we'll be breaking down what OCD really is, how it affects the brain, what people believe OCD is, and how healing and support are possible. You are so welcome to Thrive Recovery Academy. My name is Nurse Obi. I am a mental health and addiction recovery advocate. Today is going to be a great day. Please, if you are new here, subscribe to this channel, comment, want to hear your feedback, like, so that so many people will hear this. People that really need this video can be sent to them. Thank you so much for being here. We'll dive right into it. What is OCD? OCD, like we know, is obsessive compulsive disorder. Is a mental health condition that is organized in two ways: the obsession and the compulsion. Now, when we talk about obsession, obsession is unwanted, intrusive thoughts, images, or urges that can cause distress. Those unwanted thoughts, those impulsive thoughts, those intrusive thoughts, those thoughts that are from inside of you, or that urge that will make you go through stress, through distress. That is what obsession is. Now we're going to talk about compulsion. Compulsions, they are repetitive behavior or mental acts, mental performance that are actually performed to reduce anxiety. They are propelled by anxiety. They are initiated because one is anxious about something. That is what compulsion is. Now, what are the types of obsession? What are the types of obsession? One, types of obsession, we have fear of contamination. Some people are so obsessed with hygiene that they are so scared that they will get contaminated. Two could be fear of harming someone. You are scared. Little thing you are doing, you are scared. Oh, if I hold this pen, I may harm this person. If I hold this pen, I may harm this person. You are full of fear about that. Number three, fear of making mistakes. You want to do something to the extent that it is more than what you actually want it to be because you don't want to make mistake. So people have what they call religious or moral fears. Religious or moral fears. That's the fourth one. The fifth one is need for certainty. You want to be certain. The need for certainty. Then what are the examples of compulsion? Compulsion. Examples of compulsion is a situation where someone will always washing his hand excessively, excessive washing hands. Because you are scared or you are afraid of being contaminated or you are scared, you're afraid of germs, you wash your hands excessively. Every little thing you are washing your hands. You are checking your locks repeatedly. Repeatedly, you are checking your locks. Oh, is that house closed? Is my house closed? Oh, did I lock that door? You go back and forth checking. Counting rituals. You are counting rituals. Oh, I've done this. I've done this. You are counting. It's by the numbers. If it doesn't get to that number, then you can't rest. You are speaking reassurance. Oh, I am fine. Oh, you are scared you are not fine, but you keep telling yourself, I am fine. I am fine. This is not about faith. I am fine. Some people with faith will say, oh, no, you're just declaring faith. Yes, faith works. But this person is anxious about something. Or someone that is always praying, you are praying excessively over something. And the truth is not because you don't have faith that that thing will work for you, but because of the fact that you are scared. You are scared, you are anxious about that thing. And you are praying excessively to reduce the anxiety. OCD is not a preference, it is a condition that can significantly interfere with your daily life. It can what? It can significantly interfere with your daily life. Now, what are those things, those myths that people feel is OCD when it's not actually OCD? OCD is not a preference. Like I said, it is a condition that can significantly interfere with your daily life. One of those myths is one. Some people will say OCD means you are organized. OCD means you are organized. But is you being organized OCD really? No. The reality is organization can happen, but OCD is driven, look at what I'm saying, is driven by what? Anxiety. Now, when you are anxious about your organization, then we can say, okay, this is a form of OCD. OCD is driven by anxiety and not just preference. Not because I like organization, not because I prefer to be organized that I have OCD. But when I'm anxious about it, then I have OCD. So people believe that everyone has a little OCD. Everyone has a little OCD. The reality is, occasional habits are different from clinical significant distress. I say that again. Occasional habits are different from clinically significant distress. When you are distressed significantly and you have been medically diagnosed as distressed, it is different from an occasional habit of you liking your organization or doing stuff that looks like OCD in quotes. The number three myth we'll be talking about is people with OCD just need to relax. People with OCD just need to relax. Do people with OCD they just need to relax? That's what people feel. The reality is, OCD is not a lack of willpower. It's not the fact that they cannot relax. It's the fact that with OCD, you are anxious. You have a level of anxiety, extreme anxiety, to perform that ritual. Number four, some people believe that only adults get OCD. I remember my kids when I tell them to clean the house. I'll be like, oh, you have to mop the floor, you have to clean the house, you haven't done this. Oh, did you clean the house? I can see that. And they were like, oh, mom has OCD. But the truth is not just mom has OCD. No, she doesn't have OCD. She just likes her space organized. The reality is, OCD can begin during childhood or adolescence. So it's not just adults that have OCD. Every every level of growth, there are people that may have OCD. A child can have OCD, an adult can have OCD. So you mustn't be an adult to have OCD. It depends if you have been diagnosed by that particular disorder. So what happens in the brain? We keep talking about the brain when we talk about mental health because that's where your the whole system, your neural organs and everything, neural synapses and all that comes from. Your senses, that's where it comes from. So what happens in the brain? Researchers believe that OCD involves difference in brain circuits that is related to one, fear of processing, two, error detection, three, habit formation. That's what researchers believe. They believe with these three levels or these three brain circuits, OCD care is involved. You have fear of processing, error detection, habit formation. Now, what are the circle? What are those circle? Those intrusive thoughts. One is from anxiety, you get compulsion. From compulsion, you may have temporary relief. Now, when you get that, the cycle repeats itself. You are anxious for something, you have compulsion to do something to make that anxiety go down. And when it goes down, you are relieved. And the next minute, it goes back again. It's a situation that you cannot actually control. Thank you for being here. If you are new, please subscribe to this channel, comment, and want to hear your feedback. Thank you. Compulsion. Compulsion reduces anxiety temporarily, but reinforcing that cycle is a long-term treatment, a long-term healing journey. Compulsion reduces anxiety temporarily. So when you are going through that phase of OCD, the anxiety, compulsion, and temporary relief, you are getting the satisfaction, but you're not actually getting healing because it will repeat itself back again and the cycle continues. Now, there are some people go through a lot of emotions. People that have OCD, they go through a lot of emotional setback. People shame them. Sometimes you find them isolated. They don't want to stay among people, they just want to be by themselves. They are so exhausted. They are scared. They have fear of judgment. They have what will people say to them? How will people look at them? How will people address them? Sometimes they are frustrated. Some people struggle secretly. People with OCD struggle secretly. They have hidden struggles. Sometimes they may say to themselves, why can't I just stop? Why can't I just stop? What if this thought means something about me? Why can't I just stop? Having intrusive thoughts does not define your character, no. Because you have that thought does not define who you are. The thoughts are not actions. The thoughts are not actions. The thoughts are not actions. The difference between OCD, now there are different types of OCD. Like I said before, some people are scared. They have fear of harm, fear of germs. The types of OCD that we have is contamination, fear of germs or illness. I remember during the time of COVID, there are some people that are so scared of germs. that wherever they are going to, they put on their gloves. They put on their gloves. A celebrity was even had OCD. She had that particular illness. She was scared of germs. If she's traveling on the plane, everything, she has that gloves on. Why? Because they feel when they touch anywhere, they may get contamination. There's what they call checking OCD. Repeated checking behaviors. You are checking behaviors, checking, oh, is this behavior appropriate? Is this, you are always anxious about it. Like I said, OCD is intrusive and is caused by anxiety, fear of harming oneself or others, fear of harming oneself or others, persistent doubt about relationship. You are in a relationship, you are doubting that relationship. Does this person love me? Does this person do what I want him to do? Is this person this? You are so anxious about the relationship that it becomes something you are scared of. Some people have a level of morality that when you go below that level, they cut you off. Moral obsession. Moral obsession. And there's what they call primary obsessional OCD. Is a mental compulsion without obvious physical ritual. Mentally, they have OCD, but they don't actually perform anything physical. Now, how can OCD be treated? How can we treat OCD? Now, there are ways to which OCD can be treated. Three major ways are: you have the evidence-based treatment, which people say therapy, exposure, and response prevention. When you are gradually facing your fears without engaging in the compulsion. You are facing your fears without engaging in the compulsion is also known as what? Exposure and response prevention. You can also treat OCD through medication. There are certain medications that may be recommended by your healthcare provider. One thing I must affirm here is that support system can also help. And what are the support systems that you may have? Your family, your support group, mental health professionals, Tribe Recovery Academy, like here. They are good support systems that you need to engage yourself with. Recovery does not mean never having intrusive thoughts or intrusive behavior. It means changing from your relationship with those things. That is where recovery is. Changing from your relationship with those things. Mental health struggles is not spiritual failure. It's not the fact that you are morally down. It is not the fact that you don't know how to pray. It's not the fact that you don't know how to fast. No. It does not mean that you are weak. It does not mean that you are broken. It does not mean that you don't know Jesus. Even the Bible told us, it said, cast all your anxiety on him because he cares for you. If you have OCD or you have a friend who has OCD, who is going through this compulsive disorder, you have to advise that person to seek professional help. Help is not lacking faith. Help is not you saying, no, I don't need it. Help is available. And faith and treatment can work together. OCD is more than being organized. It is more than being neat. It is an invisible struggle that many people carry silently. But with understanding, evidence-based treatment, compassion, and support, healing is possible. If you are struggling with this, please know You are not alone. Like I always tell you are not alone. Thrive Recovery Academy is here. Thrive Recovery Academy is here. Your thoughts do not define you. Your compulsive disorder does not define you. You are actually different from that disorder. And help is always available. Seek help. Thank you so much for being here. If this message spoke to you, please type understanding. Understanding, comment understanding, like, and so that this video can get to so much people. I am your nurse, Nurse Obi, the mental health and addiction advocate. I will bring you more of this video. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you, and God bless you.